You clever girl! Such a clever girl! The 718 badge from Porsche's legendary race car in the 50s has now been revived, and it goes straight on to these two cars, which in this case, it is the 718 Cayman and the 718 Boxster S. Just like the race car from the past, the Cayman and the Boxster are now powered by 4-cylinder horizontally opposed engines, but turbocharged. Yes, they are no longer 6-cylinder Boxster engines. And guess what? With a bit of reshuffling, the Coupe, which is a Cayman, is now the entry-level sports car from Porsche, which is the car that I'll be focusing today. While the soft-top Boxster has been positioned higher in the lineup, just like how they did it with the 911 sibling. Precise, not fanciful. Self-assured, not restrained. Low, wide and sleek. The exterior design of the 718 models is distinguished by sporty edges and clearly defined formal contours. Yes, I took the entire description from this little booklet here, which clearly describes the exterior looks of the Cayman. And I totally agree with it because it looks gorgeous. I personally think that the Cayman looks a lot better than the Boxster. Our friends at SIMW Auto Performance, which is the exclusive and official distributor of Porsche cars in Malaysia, really know how to spec up their cars. Most of the things you see here are added options, and they go really well with the white. The LED headlights with DRL come with Porsche Dynamic Light System Plus. This beautiful 20-inch rim is also an added option, painted in satin black. I love these side mirrors with the V-base design. Large air intakes to cool down the turbocharged engine at the back. And check out this sexy roofline. Now take a closer look at the taillights. The attention to detail is just amazing. Together with the horizontal centerpiece with the 3D letterings that spells out Porsche, it is beautifully done. The rear wing extends out when the car goes over 125 km per hour. It gets excited when you go fast. In a car like this, you wouldn't expect a lot from it because once you're in here, right away you can tell that it is a car meant for driving enjoyment. But you will also notice that Porsche did their best to make sure that it stays simple yet very accommodating. I love this 918 Spider-inspired GT steering wheel with this clever drive mode select. And as always, Porsche's pedal shifters looks and feels great. The 3-round meter cluster looks really nice. In the center, a rev counter. On the left, speedometer, and on the right, a 4.6-inch screen which you can pick to select what you want to display. This beautiful centerpiece here is the Sport Chrono stopwatch, which you can use on the track to record your lap time. And when you're not on the track, it is a beautiful looking clock. I don't quite like the air vents. They look slightly dated. And right below, it is a 7-inch touchscreen PCM head unit. It looks really nice, very easy to use, and it is also Apple CarPlay compatible. And now check this out. A cassette player! No, not really. It's actually a flap for your SD card slots. Down here, climate control, which is very direct and very easy to use. The PDK gear lever looks really nice. And down here, more buttons for all your options and stuff. As you can see, it's not very spacious in here. Well, it's a small car actually, but the build quality is actually very good. And Porsche makes sure that you get enough storage space in here. Now check this out. This is one fancy cup holder, yo! Now let's check out the boots. Yes, I said the boots. If you're going for a short road trip vacation with your partner, you can keep your luggages in here. Oh, need more space? Sure, Let me open up the boot for you. Check this out. Fancy! You get more space back here thanks to the unique design of this mid-engine sports car. Yes, there's an engine somewhere in there. I initially thought that it's quite a pity that I didn't get to drive the previous Cayman because from what I heard, the naturally aspirated flat 6 engine in there was described to be atmospheric. But actually, it doesn't really matter now because even after dropping 2 cylinders and with a turbo added in, it's all good. In fact, it is even more powerful than before. Sitting right behind me is a turbocharged 2-litre flat 4 engine paired with Porsche's dual clutch transmission, which is a 7-speed PDK gearbox. It produces 300 horsepower and 380 Nm of torque, 0 to 100 in just 4.7 seconds, and that's very quick. It can go all the way up to 275 km per hour. The S variant, on the other hand, is more powerful, 350 horsepower, 420 torque, through a bigger engine which is a turbocharged 2.5-litre flat 4 engine, paired to the same PDK gearbox. The 718 units do come with quite a bit of standard options for the Malaysian market. This particular unit has more than 80,000 ringgit worth of added options on top of it. So let me go through some of the important ones with you, starting with the standard options. You get the brilliant PDK gearbox, power steering plus, tire pressure management system, and Porsche active suspension management, which lowers the car by 10mm, and you get to choose between normal or sport suspension. Some of the added options are like color matching car key, this GT steering wheel, Bose audio system, and most importantly, Sport Chrono package. With that, you get a Sport Chrono stopwatch, dynamic transmission mounts, Porsche Track Precision app, which is basically like a race manager with colored graphics for your track days, and the mode select on the steering wheel. You get to choose from 4 modes, which is normal, sport, sport plus, and individual. Together with the PDK gearbox, you get to unlock 3 more functions. First, launch control. Second, motorsport derived gear shifting strategy, which basically means your gearbox is ready for very responsive shifting. And lastly, my personal favorite, Sport Response. Press the button in the middle here and the car will immediately go into maximum attack for the next 20 seconds. It can drop up to 4 gears all at one go, revs all the way up to 7,500 RPM, and then lightning upshift. It's very addictive. It's like an overboost nitrous button jetpack thing. So now, how does it drive? Brilliantly. The perfect sports car for you to start your journey into the world of Porsches. The steering wheel feels so good and sharp. Throttle response is great. It has got very livable suspension. Brakes are good. Power delivery, it is definitely sufficient for a coupe like this. Yes, you do get turbo lag once you put your foot down, but right after that, it is all fine. It's a very capable engine, even though the one in the Boxster S feels a lot more eager than this one. But with half a litre capacity lesser, I don't mind at all. In fact, I think it's just right. It's a nice feeling that you learn to appreciate manageable power, especially in a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive sports car. With the Sport Response button, it can be very sprightly on the highway. It can pull away from just almost anything. Through winding roads, it's where the Cayman shines. The chassis is so lovely, you feel like putting it onto sport mode and just throw it around corners all day long at speed. It feels so composed, solid, that's how I would describe it. It's a very well-built car. And on Sport Plus, The car is so responsive, you don't even have to work yourself on the pedal shifters. The PDK is so clever, it does the upshift and downshift for you just like how you would have done it yourself. It's just amazing. Look! Okay, I want to downshift now. Okay, I don't want to downshift or upshift or anything. Keep going. Now, upshift. Almost. Downshift. Just like that. Together with this optional steering wheel, which is smaller than the standard one, it makes it even more fun to drive. So now, is that really a big but then? Well, if I really have to find one, I think you know what I'm gonna say. It's the sound. Yes, I don't expect the flat 4 to sound glorious, but I feel it can do a lot better than this. It does carry a tinge of rawness through the rumbling, which is good, but the sport exhaust option would have helped a lot. Sadly, this car doesn't have it. If you're going to get one of these tomorrow, be sure to check the sport exhaust option. You'll need it. So, is this car for you? Well, if you have always wanted to have a taste of proper German engineering and you want that one sports car that you can use every day, which packs a whole lot of fun for your weekend drives, then yes. But if you think for the same price or for a lot lesser, you can get something that's built for pure driving from the beginning and you don't mind not having the luxurious build quality, then probably not. If you want to find out more about the Porsche 718 Cayman, do log on to AutoBuzz.my. If you like our video, do give us a thumbs up and don't forget to share and subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Brilliant. I love it. Even though it's just a 2-litre 4-port engine, it's enough. It's enough to make me smile from ear to ear. German engineering, that's all you need.